Okay, so keeping that same thing in same thought process, right? Why don't you take a moment, if you haven't already, put your 2 dots on your graph. Remember, we're looking for where they intersect boxes. For this one, welcome back. We could have put them literally anywhere. Like all of these would be it. So I'm going to make this easy on myself. Up and down is 1, left to right is 1. So that's 1 over 1 or 1. Remember how this is going up positive, puff, puff, positive, remember? Nice, negative, nice, negative. So this is a negative 1 over 1 or negative 1 slope. Then when we're talking about our y-intercept, remember we are looking, where do you think that the y-intercept is? There. So it touches at that dot right here, which is at 1, 2, positive 2. So y equals, in place of our m, would be what? Negative 1. Good. In place of our b would be what? Positive 2. Good. So that should be the equation that you use. All right? So again, this was finding slope from an equation, finding slope and y-intercept from an equation, finding slope and y-intercept from a graph, right? And then we wrote that equation. All things that we've kind of seen before, right? Shouldn't be too bad. So now let's go on to a little bit more difficult one, which is tables. Let's go on to a little bit more difficult one, which is tables. All right. And you know what? We are going to skip number 5. I messed up. I did not mean to put that one in there, but that is a-okay. That is on me. Let's look at number 6. So what we are looking for our slope, remember how we did, well, from 0 to 1, from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3, we're going up 1. Remember how we did that and we said linear and nonlinear a while ago? Remember how we did that? Okay, awesome. So now, thinking that same thing, right? We've done this before. We're adding 6 here, adding 6 here, adding 6 here. And then remember how we said, okay, we take 6 and we put it on top of 1, our y over our x is our slope. So we're going to have positive 6 over positive 1, which equals positive 6. That's our slope. Now for the y-intercept, this is the part that's a little bit new, but it's okay. For the y-intercept, it's where x equals 0. So if we find here where x equals 0, well, that's right here, right? And the y value is also 0. So that means that our y-intercept is 0. So then when we go to write our equation, right, we just put, well, y equals positive 6x plus 0 because that's our y-intercept. That's it. That's all that is, okay? And again, it becomes a lot easier when there's graphs and things like that, which is where we are going towards, okay? All right. Last part before we get into putting it all together.